Welcome back to Coin Lady channel. The time has come to discuss XRP. Take a look at where XRP is trading at the time this video was recorded. There's a lot of swerving going on. Now, the general public is conditioned to constantly anticipate a sudden turn for the better. Because everyone is waiting for that case to be resolved, I think the chart is in that state right now. I swear I saw this today at the gas station. I don't want to give anyone the wrong idea. David Schwartz says this is true. When the price of diesel hit $5.89 per gallon, people in the XRP community immediately started digging out their spacesuits from the back of the closet. For the simple reason that whenever David brings this up, interest in the 10K XRP spikes and the topic is brought up again. Assault on the Mac. XRP path to $10 and $4 in 2023. Wave $327. Costing $133 by the year's end. Phase B covers the years 2024-2030 on the road. The initial $500. The 37K and 510K waves. My current preferred scenario involves a third wave in 2023 leading to $27 XRP. As soon as the case against Ripple is resolved, I have no doubt that the price will rise above $20. All through 2022 and beyond, a lot of progress and development took place. You must take ISO into account as well. No one can predict what the future price of XRP will be. I won't completely rule out XRP reaching $10,000. Jim Cramer calls Binance shady because it claims to have the highest trading volume in history. Cramer has earned a notorious reputation for making bold proclamations that either don't come true or cause the opposite reaction. As a result, there were some well-wishers in the community for Binance and KSI who could rest easy now. The reason for this is that Jim Cramer is typically incorrect. You can assume the complete opposite of what he says. That's why XRP dropped 3% after he said Ripple could win against the SEC right away. But I take his words with a pinch of salt. I have faith that Ripple can still beat the SEC. It's only a question of time. The lawsuit has not been resolved. An XRP supporter has speculated that the ongoing lawsuit will not be settled because Ripple's CEO and General Counsel have recently tweeted their criticism against the SEC. I don't think Brad should give up, either. I believe he should go for broke and attempt to clarify XRP regulatory status. Ripple CEO Garyjensler's brother accuses SEC Chairman Gensler of behaving like an autocrat, implying he will never want to provide clarity on cryptocurrencies, and urges Congress to act. The CEO of the blockchain company at the center of the SEC's $1.3 billion lawsuit added that ambiguity masquerades as power in the absence of clear jurisdiction. And I seriously doubt Gary would ever want to clarify his position on any cryptocurrency. And this is why Garyjensler is urging the government to take action. It's not too late, but you should intervene. Maintain R&D in the United States. I hope that someone will do something about Garyjensler and his war on crypto. Also, Elizabeth Warren needs to be reined in. Preliminary ruling in SEC v. Ripple case is anticipated in April. It was supposed to happen in March, but since that didn't happen, the new date is April. I wish the judge would just rule already. I reiterate what I said in yesterday's video. If it doesn't occur in April, then we'll have to move the discussion to May. They plan to discuss it again in June if it doesn't happen in May. Time is of the essence in this case. In 2023, the United States government plans to sell 41,500 Bitcoin related to Silk Road. Right off the bat, commentators deemed this a bullish sign. To be honest, I'm still not convinced. The government's sudden decision to unload Bitcoin seems bizarre at this juncture. Why don't they hold out until the price increases? Many others have speculated that the fact that we're operating on fiat may be a contributing factor. The fiat system will suddenly fail, and then the new system will be introduced. Some have speculated that this is so because authorities have plans to outlaw Bitcoin in the near future. It remains to be seen. Italy is considering banning GPT chat rooms due to privacy concerns. You may recall that I mentioned Elon Musk's desire to slow down AI in yesterday's video. It appears that other countries are taking similar measures, and the gaming industry is also keen on putting an end to AI development. According to reports, games can no longer use AI. Therefore, it should be prohibited entirely, not just in moderation. And then, seemingly out of nowhere, there's a major assault on AI. Some worry that in the future, only the wealthy will have access to AI. In my opinion, that is not the case. In my opinion, the current AI lull is just a temporary pause. When Vice President Biden signed an executive order on digital assets that struck a reasonable middle ground and looked ahead, it appeared that the United States might finally assume leadership in the cryptocurrency sector. They missed their window of opportunity, and I doubt they ever intended to assume a leadership role in the cryptocurrency sector. All they care about is getting rid of it. They don't want it if they can't have it under their control. This is the crux of the matter, and they agree that none of us should be in possession of it. They don't want us to succeed economically. They intend to keep us at low incomes. Bittrex has decided to end operations in the United States. And that wraps it up. After much soul-searching, Bill Ramey and I have decided to voluntarily close Bittrex's U.S. operations so that we can focus our attention and enthusiasm on expanding the company internationally and making Bittrex the world's premier cryptocurrency exchange. People will always find a way to acquire cryptocurrency, even if it becomes increasingly difficult to do so in the future. A department dedicated to researching cryptocurrency innovations has been established by the OAK, which has been proposed as a possible stablecoin regulator. Let's wait and see what develops. To accommodate changes in banking technology, such as crypto assets, the U.S. Office of Comptroller of the Currency has opened a new fintech office. The Treasury Department has stated that the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency will contribute expertise in digital assets, fintech partnerships, and other emerging technology models that affect banks supervised by the OCC. It will help with the regulation of financial technology companies' collaborations with more conventional banks. Let's hope they don't start acting way above their pay grade at any point. The UK government has announced strict crypto regulation as part of a broader plan to combat economic crime. What's even crazier? Identical actions are being taken in the UK and the US. They talk about cryptocurrency as if it were the worst thing ever and that investors should avoid it at all costs. They make the connection to theft of cryptocurrency. Both that and the topic of money laundering are discussed. People's negative perceptions of cryptocurrency will discourage potential new buyers as long as they persist. And I think that's what they really want to do, along with shaking the weak hands of anyone currently involved in crypto. They, too, are eager to have them removed. When this is over, who knows who will be standing? As the debate over cryptocurrency regulation heats up, the chief legal officer of Ripple has criticized Senator Elizabeth Warren's anti-crypto coalition efforts. So, Ripple's general counsel Stuart Alderotti took to Twitter today to criticize Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren's efforts to build an anti-cryptocurrency coalition, before other politicians joined Senator Warren's anti-cryptocurrency army. Keep in mind that she withdrew from the 2020 Democratic presidential nomination race after being deemed unelectable, he said. After Warren's re-election campaign post earlier this week, Alderotti tweeted their support. According to his logic, then, anyone who sides with her against crypto in the next election stands just as much to lose. And he pretty much orders them to stay away from her. You never mention on CNBC how the proposed SEC rule change will help retail traders, despite the fact that it should be approved. Give up sucking the big dogs on Wall Street. No thanks, I'd rather not read that. Garyjensler, the chair of the SEC, faces opposition from Wall Street. It appears Gary also plans to exert control over Wall Street. I think he's trying to act beyond the scope of his position. Gensler argues that the SEC should establish its own set of regulations. A best execution standard is too central to the SEC's mandate to protect investors, he wrote in a comment letter when the proposal was first considered last December. Therefore, he proposes establishing his own set of regulations by which to govern all of Wall Street. It's encouraging to see, however, that Wall Street may soon join crypto investors in resisting the SEC. And from this, who knows what kind of news will emerge? At this point, I think he wants regular people to stay away from investing. They discourage ordinary people from investing in cryptocurrencies. They discourage them from dealing with stocks. However, here's the catch. I entered the cryptocurrency market with the singular goal of investing my hard-earned money to achieve financial independence. All of you pretty much did the same thing. We don't need the government to intervene and put roadblocks in our way or watch out for us because, let's be honest, they aren't. If anything, their interests lie with the large financial institutions. And until someone intervenes and stops it, it will keep happening. That's why legislating from Congress is so urgently required. Since I don't know where XRP is headed, I'm not going to spend my 10,000th XRP just yet. Who knows how much money there is, and how much it's worth to hold the one cryptocurrency that's going to work, like the trust layer between two CBDCs. However, as I've already mentioned, I expect it to rise above $20 once this case is resolved, so I'm crossing my fingers that the judge makes a decision soon. I thought I had heard everything there was to hear about the SEC's case against Ripple, but apparently not. Even now, I can't help but think this whole case is a farce and that real justice will be served one day. I don't see a bright future for the US dollar. That's a topic for a different video. That being said, I'm going to end this now. Please accept my gratitude for tuning in. Thanks to everyone who has watched my videos. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.